everybody, how are we all doing? Welcome to another beautiful pack drive on the lovely Rietspruit Game Reserve. I'm glad you could all join us. Hello to our pack members and hello to everyone on the public channel. I will say hello to our pack members now. We have just started off this morning with a bang. Matthew, who is on camera. Good morning. Good morning, Matthew. And we've got Joe on the back with us as well, and the lovely Liam on FC. And Matthew's cat eyes kicked in this morning. I did not see absolutely anything, and Matthew managed to catch a glimpse of eye shine, and it turns out it was one of the two Cheetah brothers. So they currently headed south along the west along the fence line. So we are currently just racing back around. We're going to go along the S strip and have them come towards us. But yeah, what an exciting start to the morning. I was quite worried with it being quite chilly this morning. It's pretty cool and very, very cloudy. Doesn't look friendly. Looks very overcast. But that never stops us, and who knows, maybe we even after the cheetah crack a spotted death cat. That would be something, wouldn't it, Fix? Now, just a reminder to our pack members that the keyword of the week, there is a new keyword, and the keyword is scoot. S-C-U-T-E. There. To get your hands on that print, send us the keyword scoot, and for the non-pack members that want to be able to receive these weekly prints, do become a pack member, because not only will you get prints, but you'll also directly be contributing towards conservation and making a direct impact, which is awesome. Let's say hello quickly to our members. Here's my phone. The YouTube. Oh. Beautiful morning. What is that in the road now? Is that the cheetah? Did they cut through the block? It's hyena. Is it? No. What? It is hyena. It's spotted hyena. There's two. Spotted hyena, guys. This is incredible. We hardly ever see them. Oh my word. Are you kidding me? Sorry, pack members, I will greet you now. Let's just sneak up and see if we can't get another glimpse of these. Two spotted hyenas, guys. This is super exciting. Don't get to see them all too often, so when we do, it's like finding a spotted death cat. I actually originally thought it was one, to be totally honest, and then I saw a second set of eyes. Look at that. Right there. You good, Matt? Look at this, everyone. I'm sure Carol is already out IDing them. That is so cool. Stations 2 spotted hyena just west of Mamba Dam. Pretty awesome that it's super chilled. I haven't run away just yet, so I don't see the other one. But that is just, oh, that's incredible. Talk about starting off with a bang. Where are you going? See if we can't get one last glimpse. Nah. Not too shabby. That was quite nice. What a way to start a morning. Two-spotted hyena. And the craziest thing is we had already just driven down this road and I was actually looping the block here by Mumba Dam to actually, the original plan was to go out and try and find the elephants. But now racing back to go and meet those cheetah, just bumped magically into two-spotted hyena. What a privilege. So I heard them calling this morning, in actual fact. It sounded like they were just up on the airstrip or just behind the airstrip. But let's say hello to the pack members. Good morning, Barbara, Connie, Mary, Michael, Elsa. Good morning, everyone. I hope you are all doing fantabulous. Mary says, please uncover your mic, bruh. Mary goes, please uncover your mic, bruh, with the emoji this. I will do, Mary, I will do. Let's see, does that sound... Aha, I see it was squished. It was squished. How does that sound now, Mary? Does that sound better? Oh, but confirmation bias. I see a belly full of babies. Which did look... You never know though. Could have just been a big hyena. I didn't really manage to see both of them too well. Wonder if the boys made a kill and those hyena heard the commotion. Not sure how far they are from where the cheetah were. Michael, they're not far at all. They're just on the opposite side of the block. And this isn't a big block. This is actually quite a small block. It's just quite thick. So spotting things in it is always quite tricky, but it's not the widest in terms of distance from the fence line to hoofpad. But my, oh my, what a way to start the day. With the cold morning. Probably see if they've made it this far. Yeah, there they are. In the road. Sleepy kitties, sleepy kitties, sleepy kitties. Oh, what a way to start a morning. 2 different predators in the span of what? Not even 5 minutes. It's incredible. Could not ask for a better start. Good morning, boys. It's good to have you back on Blowbunk. Sorry, Manny, I know I'm at a horrible angle. Don't even need the torch. It's so impressive. Well, they were moving with quite some haste. So originally what happened was we spotted the one cheetah and what's it called? It looked alone and it was turning around consistently like it was almost looking for his brother. And then Matt actually also ended up spotting the second one. His eyes are on some other things this morning. Should probably call this in. Yeah, stations. I've got the 2 cheetah brothers on the southern fence line junction, old airstrip by Hayes. How's it, guys? Yeah, go for it. Oh, what has he seen on the fence line there? Something caught his interest. Oh, yeah, no, something definitely caught his interest. Look at that tail. Got right up real quickly. His brother's just like, nah, I'm gonna nap. You can do whatever you're trying to achieve there. And you've got the fence patrol from the BCC side just going past real quick. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if he's picked up on the male cheetah from the BCC side. On one of my previous drives, we saw how they interacted at first, and it didn't look like they were the best of friends. Had there not been a fence, I think there would have been an altercation. But you never know either. Don't know what's happening with my mic. There we go. Oh. Just gonna move out of his way. Can I keep going back now? Just give him some space to go up if he needs to. Don't want to block them off the road. You can see he's going to walk right past us. Early morning adventures. Well, thank you for starting our morning off with a bang, boys. Oh, here comes the other one. Well, he's also picked up on something, but it doesn't bother him enough to stop him. Oh, aren't they just stunning? Honestly, we are so privileged on the Rietspruit here with the cheetah sightings we get to witness. I mean, at most places, you know, you go to Kruger, you might see a cheetah from, you might get lucky and have them in the road, you might not and have them 100 meters off the road. Here, I mean, look at what just happened. They walked right past the car and could not care less about us, which is incredible. I wonder how long it took these brothers to get completely habituated, or if they were already vehicle habituated before they came here. See that head posture. Picking up the scent of something. Not sure what. Maybe even those hyena. Maybe those hyena walked along the fence line here earlier this morning. Aren't they just... Oh, oh. Sorry, I'm going to poke you.
Morning all stations, Aaron from Africa going from my Kai Gate. Any updates?
Morning, Aaron. There's 3 stations out. Only active update is the 2 cheetah brothers on the southern fence line junction, old airstrip near Hayes on Blowbank.
Okay, copy. Is there anyone on lots of these 2 cheetahs?
Firm, I am.
Okay, not a problem. I'm gonna only slowly make my way that side, but I'm not in any rush. I'm gonna try and look from Kombi down on the Kaya side first. I'm gonna go out there later.
Copy that. I wonder what's got them so interested. Like, what scent specifically are they picking up? Now they've moved quite some distance compared to where Gareth and myself were looking for them yesterday. Gareth, myself and Joe, sorry. Where we, oh, sorry boys. This is just such a special way to start the day. Hey boys. You can see they're constantly on edge though. Obviously being one of the lower ranked members, constantly got to be alert. Even when they're sitting down in the grass, they'll consistently have their ears turning, twitching, looking all about. Oh, that's a cool shot, man. Yes, you are just stunning. The tear marks are what really do it for me. The tear marks and the amber eyes. That for me is winner chicken dinner right there. All right. Now, because we know where they're going, oh, have you seen something? Nah.
Good morning, station. Chris Mobile on Leadwood. Copy the update. Thank you. If anyone confirm if anyone from Leadwood's on Blowbank.
2. Chris, I think there's 2 or 3.
Copy.
Right, boys, we'll see you now. Just gonna quickly race around again. Wow! Who said cloudy days aren't the best? But I mean, it might open up. I think it'll clear up a bit later. Give the sun some time to burn through, and I'm sure it'll.
Good morning, station. Order mobile from Leadwood Day. Good morning. Only I think so far is female cheetahs, Blowbank Southern
Just go quickly past Hayes, you know, forgot my microphone and camera, thought I might make a pit stop. No, I'm just kidding. Just racing around to the gates, and I'm hoping, I mean, the fact that they were picking up on scents and consistently looking this way. There's a wildebeest. Are they too big to take a fully grown wildebeest down? Although there is a baby wildebeest here. I wonder if they picked up on the wildebeest. This could be quite interesting, folks. Alright, we'll come back to the baby wildebeest now. I just want to get eyes on the boys and see if they haven't cut the block yet. Because if they cut the block, then almost certain they're going to make an attempt. It is rather fresh this morning, however. Andrew is very cold. No, they just decided to come and walk the opposite way now. Champions. They were like, ha, we got Andrew. Made him go around for nothing. They're probably having the biggest chuckle with themselves right now. This little tawny flanked Prinya going ballistic in the trees next to us. Well, they keep looking to the BCC side of things, so I wonder if that male cheetah from their side isn't close by. It wouldn't be the first time. We've seen him with them multiple times. Leave my... Now do you know what Carol said? She's like, leave my baby wildebeest alone, cheetah bros. Yeah, cheetah bros, listen to Carol. Don't try and hurt our baby wildebeest. We only have one left here. That stays around camp, that is, at least. I'm sure there's more throughout the reserve. But yes, I agree, Carol. I do like that baby wildebeest. It's grown on me since it's made me fret a few times walking up in the mornings, thinking something's about to attack me, and then I just see it's a baby of wildebeest going. This is just, oh, such a special treat. Now before we went live, I wish we could have shown you it. It was like 10 minutes before we went live. The moon was still up, and Matt dropped the exposure.
Rhino Poole moving east.
Matt dropped the exposure, and the moon with the silhouetted cheetah at the end, well, at the bottom of the frame, was just ridiculous. Well, we're going along the airstrip now. It appears we are. I'm not going to risk going around again because they might just change their direction once again. Be like, ha, we got Andrew a second time. Cheeky things. Now his brother, I assume, is going to scent mark here. Yeah. Scent marking the tree. Saying this is my tree. No one else's. It's all mine. And shame, man. These cheetahs have it rough, eh? Consistently being pestered by the lions. Are you gonna come back here? Oh! Ah, I'm tired. I'm gonna sleep. Oh, even yawned. He was like, yes, I agree. Where's brother there? Just zoom in onto that front paw there, Matt. The front right paw. Is there blood on it? Nah. I'm seeing things. Now, boy, where's your brother gone? You're getting left behind here. He's looking in the direction of his brother. I don't want to go. So I think Gareth was right though in terms of yesterday and not being able to find them. Maybe they did make a kill. It must have been something small. No, it could have been substantial. They're not looking skinny. That cheetah's going to climb that tree. Is he? Damn it. He's climbing the tree. Right, sorry boy. I'm going to just sneak past you real quickly. Swing as wide as we possibly can just to give him as much space as possible. We don't want to freak him out. Hey big boy. Yes, you are gorgeous. Not a care in the world. Isn't that just... So scent marking once again. And one thing that I've definitely come to realize is cheetahs absolutely love climbing trees. Not just for fun. What they'll do is they'll climb on top of the tree and drop some dung, spray some scent to mark their territory. They'll also use trees to sharpen their claws, just like lions and leopards do. But with cheetah being, cheetah having semi-retractable claws, only, you know, they're always blunter than what a lion and leopard's claws are going to be. Just because they're consistently exposed to the ground and often getting worn and torn. You're going back to your butt. Bearded woodpecker pecking away somewhere. Your brother's over there. You're going the wrong way. Alright. Let's have a look-see. That one definitely looks a bit more in the mood to move around and be active. Whereas this one, this boy just seems quite content on sleeping. Which, I mean, I don't disagree with him. I'd also... Hey boy. Isn't that, look at that. Oh, 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 I'm gonna roll around. Those amber eyes, everyone. Oh, no, it's like... Super, super precious. My word. Oh, our mic keeps getting... Andrew, the one hyena looks like it was possibly hyena number 5. 5th hyena we saw since coming back. Saw her and one other on a drive. Michael, was that the drive you guys had 2 hyenas on Lemon Durham? Because I recall Gareth mentioning seeing the last time he saw 2 hyenas was on Lemon Durham. The race car kiddies never cease to entertain. The race car kiddies. The cats of speed. Well, these are technically the spotted death cats. A leopard would be a rosetted death cat, in all honesty. I've just clocked that now. I've just realized we've been calling a leopard spotted, which is not true.
On Rhino, heading towards Elam now.
Nice. Yeah, stations, these 2 cheetah brothers are now mobile, headed east along the southern fence line towards the Madrid junction. Isn't this just such a privilege that we get to follow 2 cheetah?
There's one Rhino moving east, northern side of Chocholas, east of Leadwood Drive, open lock.
Well, someone was just very lucky and got to see a black rhino. But it's on Leadwood, so I won't be responding to that because we know the black rhino in this reserve are quite skittish. And we are very, very far from Leadwood at the moment. We are pretty much 400 meters from Hayes, from camp. So we won't be making it there in time.
Near Leadwood Dam, I've got a video of lions roam somewhere southeast from where I am now. I will try and check the Lodge Pen area and somewhere the cut line, Blaubank and Leadwood.
Last station, did you come through the corridor this morning?
Negative. Coming from Leadwood side. Yeah, it's the southern side of Leadwood Dam at the moment. Leadwood Drive.
Okay, copy that. Yeah, the Pride were called in on Kaya yesterday evening. I was just wanting to know if you maybe saw tracks, but don't stress. All good. Thanks. So I think I was right in my hunch of them picking up tracks of those hyena. I've just seen some big hyena tracks. I'm going to pull off as far as I can to the left here. Now they've changed their minds again. didn't feel as comfortable. Unfortunately, in that scenario, there was no place for me to pull further off the road. Had I done so, we might have gone into the Grand of Canyons over here on my left. What is that flying about there? I'm going to just go a bit further up. Let's just see if Matt can... If you can't, Matt, I won't judge you at all. That thing is moving with pace. Matt. Oh? Yes, he's... Well, if someone ever tells you you're bad on camera, you can tell them otherwise, bro. That was impressive. Capturing a bird through the trees. I don't even think I could do that. Pretty good with birds now, but not through foliage. Still super impressive. These cheetahs seem to be going back and forth, so I think I'm trying to pick up on the BCC male. May have left quite a bit of scent last night in terms of scent marking his own territory, and they might just be picking up on that. But it looked like they're going to settle now. Yep, that was the hyena sighting we saw 5 and 6, I believe so. Oh, that's awesome. I'll tell Gareth I saw his hyenas. He'll be so jealous. Can't wait. Alright, we'll spend another 5 minutes with the boys and then I think we'll give them some time to themselves. Shame, I suppose they always have stressful nights, so don't want to put any more stress on them than we already have, but they have obviously treated us beyond what we could have imagined. Oh, no, he's like, get away from me. I don't want you to watch me so close, which is fine. We're still just going to stay here and then let them do their own thing. Oh my gosh, look at that. If that isn't brotherly love, what is? They're like, oh no, we're on camera. I don't care. I love you, bro. I love you too, bro. Oh, that's astounding. Isn't that ridiculous, everyone? See, even in the wild, family is everything. No, no, I got your head. It's like I got your nose. Obviously helping each other groom one another. Aloe grooming. Helping each other clean themselves up. And those tails, you can see how they would act as a rudder. They almost look like they've been flattened towards the tip of the tail. And obviously running at such high speeds, that tail just helps aid them and literally does act like a rudder and will help them weave and step side to side to try and catch whatever they are after. Nah, you leave our wildebeest alone. I don't know, gee, it just looked like someone caught his attention on the airstrip there. Let's see if I move this here, does that work better? Hopefully there'll be a little bit less carnage or interference with the mic on my jacket. I do apologize about that. I didn't realize that my mic had gotten mixed up. Look at that though. Oh, if only there wasn't a fence there. Is this the first time you've seen them? Nice. Very nice. Yeah, since you're here. Oh, so Joe's first look at the cheetah boys. How was that? Amazing. Very nice. Absurd. Absurdly good. Alright, so just because they've gone past the airstrip again, we did see those wildebeest. Just want to see.
On Rhino Road, he has quite a big injury above his right eye, quite bad. Hey?
Sorry, Aaron, just repeat your last update.
The small rhino is on Rhino Road. He is just feeding there, but got quite a big injury right next to his right eye.
Copy that. He's probably just been fighting with another bull, but I'll let Hyena know.
Yeah, okay, copy.
So apparently there's a rhino with a bit of an injury to his upper eye.
You can maybe manage to get a photo, that will be great, and just post it on the sightings group first, please.
No, I think what's going to happen is they're going to get to the gates and they're going to settle down once again. And I think if they do that, we'll head off and go search for other beautiful and wonderful creatures. I'm hoping for a rhino myself, but also hoping to maybe just cross paths with the Ellies. Haven't seen them since I broke down with them. That was very entertaining. Ellie came through, and then one of the bulls came through, and I thought I was a bit close, so I tried to start the car to move back to give him more space, and lo and behold, the car was dead. And thankfully Hyena was able to come through and give us a jump start. Otherwise, we might have been walking home. But thankfully, whilst we were still waiting for Hyena to arrive, the Ellies stuck around for a bit and treated us to quite a show with the mountains in the background, which was... What is that noise? Do you hear that? Oh, I see a wildebeest. He's seen the wildebeest. Not taking any interest yet. Look at those eyes, they're locked on. Look at that tail flick. See how he's twirling that tail. And that's what they will do when they're running at high speed. Oh, he's going to go, he's going to go. They're going to try. Oh. No. They've been spotted. Oh my gosh. Libya's alarm calling, but he's not going into the bush. This brother's not concerned with what's happening whatsoever. Where's the other one gone? Oh, do you see it? Oh, there. I'm just going to come into the road. See the wildebeest here. This would be insane. Don't go back into the road, you shall be seen. Nah. Lost interest. Fuck, where's my brother gone? Your brother went down there, mate.
Stations line audio is south and west.
Alrighty, everyone.
Slowly heading towards Lowveld.
I hope you all enjoyed that. Too bad the boys don't have one more brother. We could name them after you and your brothers, Andrew. Can you imagine the cheetahs being called Andrew, Chris and Michael? Christopher! Michael! Yo, my mum would have a field day if she ever came out here. First of laugh, thanks for joining. The dog kept you up. I'm so sorry. That's never pleasant. I got kept up by just tossing and turning. I suppose I just struggled to sleep, but that's never ever fun. All right, I don't think they are going to try again. You never know. We'll move slowly towards the wildebeest, but then I think from there we'll just move on and leave the cheetah brothers in peace. They're going that way. I'm worried about the squeaking noise. Oh. Oh, oh, oh. They're just running because of us, I'm assuming.
One female rhino and one baby rhino on same direction on Rhino Road.
All right, everyone.
Okay, so I'm coming to Bushveld to follow up on the lion. I'm just on the northern side of Lloyd's Tank. So
I think those cheetahs have decided to stick to their fence line. And our old intern Mason used to call the cheetahs, the one cheetah fence and the other one line, because they're always on the fence line, which I found quite hilarious. And yes, Carol, our new intern, is also called Joe. I thought I saw. Yeah, she is indeed. She is indeed. Hi Janine, hi Bo. Hope you're both very well. We've just had an awesome sighting of the cheetah. Spent about almost 40 minutes with them. Isn't it crazy how time flies there? Honest, the elephants knocked down more trees by camp. You can see it's evident. Just move this out of the road. Still very wet, but that also just could be with the cold. It's kept the moisture in it for longer. Obviously, if it was hot, it would dry out a lot quicker. I wonder if those hyenas came back to the camp cam or hay spot cam at all. I'll have a look when I get back. All right, next stop, I think, Lemon Durin Crip. And I forgot to tell all of you, you won't believe what I saw the other day. I wasn't live, but I've got some very good news. Some very, very good news. Very, very promising news as well. Oh, hello. How's it going, chap?
They're on Giraffe North, close to Junction, Nyala.
All right.
I think they kill a warthog.
Right, we might even head to Leadwood, everybody. They've just found the pride. And to my amazement, what I was really hoping for was that they would come back from Kaya, which they have indeed. Sorry everyone, just making sure my tyre nuts are secure. There's a bit of squeaking coming from them. So I just want to, of course, make sure that my tyre is not going to fall off, because that would be catastrophically devastating. But, you know, I should never have doubted my tyre changing abilities, because the tyre was fine. There's just a bit of squeaking, so just wanted to make sure. Ow. Thank you, Mr. Giraffe. All right, so let's head to Lemondurn Crip. You mean Kaya?
Yeah, Kaya, sorry.
Actually, it might be. Oh, Chris has traversed on Kaya, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Damn it. No hyenas on cam last night. Sure, they must have come through this morning then. Just cut through the block. It's on Kaya. Well, that's oddly depressing. Never mind that. Scratch that thought, folks. Should have guessed it, actually. It's in English, so come on, Andrew, think. So I think what we'll do is we'll head to Lemondurn Crip, and that's the exciting news I have for all of you. The other day, after we had finished our live safari and we were driving back from Leadwood, when we passed Kudu Crip, it was dark already.
I have another white rhino as well. He is heading in the opposite.
Aaron is like the rhino magnet of Rietspruit. He's found 4 rhino in the span of 20 minutes.
I am leaving this area now.
Oh, lekker, lekker. So the good news I'm referring to is cow 22 and brand new baby were seen. We got the privilege to see them quickly sneak off into the block, and my word, that thing is pretty much the size of a fully grown warthog. It is tiny. So who knows, maybe we can get super lucky and spot the cool day. So I don't know if Mom's going to be hiding in the riverbed or in the thickets just to try and keep the calf as warm as possible. Because I mean, I don't know how well baby rhinos do with the cold, but I'm sure Mom will want to keep the calf quite warm. Not sure what sex it is yet. Don't know if it's a male or female.
Giraffe North, is that the one in Kai or Leadwood?
In Kai.
Just got that place real clean. Like a good festival dog there.
Oh, some impalas who definitely weren't sticking around for us. I don't know if you can hear that bird, everybody. Oh, there's a cool bird in this tree here. A brown-hooded kingfisher. Well, it's like, no, not today. I don't want to be on camera. It's too early. But there was a bird in the background. I don't know if any of you heard it, but it was going. Oh, there you go. Grey-headed bush shrike, the grey ghost of the birds. And then, of course, the kudu is the grey ghost of the mammals.
Okay, I'm on Rhino Road, just turning around. I'm making my way to that side now.
Shh. What a beautiful morning though. Been action-packed so far. Excuse me. I wonder what else we're going to find. Very excited to see what else is going to treat us this morning. The bush is a weird and wonderful place. You never know what's going to be around the next corner. And I suppose that's one thing I really do like about my job, is every day is different. It can be repetitive, but only to a certain extent. Every drive is different. You know, and that's one thing I really do appreciate about this job, is it's not the same old cycle. You don't have coffee, wake up, do 4 hours of work, have lunch, 4 hours of work, and then home time. It's all over the place. You might have breakfast at 10, you might have breakfast at 7, depends on what you've got happening on that day. What did you see the other day without us, Andrew? Carol, the baby rhino. Just put a little sweater on it. Can you imagine seeing that little baby rhino with like a Christmas sweater on? Michael, that's hilarious. Oh, well, speaking of Christmas, that's in 4 months, isn't it? August, September, October. Oh, pretty much 4 months. I mean, there's 12, 13 days left of this month. This year has absolutely shot through. It's actually quite scary how quickly we've gone through the year. Feels like Christmas was just yesterday. More ellie dung here. And tracks, but it looks like these are from when they were headed towards Hayes. I thought the sun would have started breaking through, but it is looking like it's going to stay cloudy for a bit longer. That's fine by me. It means the cats will still be active as well. It was quite nice getting to follow the Cheetah brothers while they are up and mobile again. Love spending time with those two. And like I said, you know, they do often spend quite a bit more time on Kaya. So when they are here, I do really take the opportunity to sit with them for as long as possible and just to appreciate them. Because I mean, back when I first started at Painted Dog, sure, if you didn't know what to go look for, you would just drive to the end of the airstrip, hit the fence line, go down 100 meters and you would find them. They consistently lived in that corner for quite some time. And then I think after the first time they got chased by the lions properly, they were like, we need to find safer ground. So they've found an awesome little spot on the Kaya, the southern fence line of Kaya, clearly. So they always seem to be there now. So yeah, when they are here, we do make an effort. And it's always nice to catch up with the boys. If this isn't the perfect leopard marula tree, I don't know what is. I'm still waiting for the day that we get to see a leopard just laying on this branch here. Oh, how we dream of it. One day. Today might be day one, who knows. When we come back, we might get spoiled. But you can see the elephants have had a time at this tree. All these broken down branches of this marula tree. You can see all the elephant pudding growing on top of the termite mound, and that elephant pudding was probably originally on the marula tree, but obviously they ripped down the branch that it was attached to, so now it started creeping around that termite mound. Alrighty. Wonder if we might even get lucky with a honey badger this morning. That would be quite awesome. I'm just trying to take a bet now. Do we want to go lemon Duran crypt first, or do we want to go kudu crypt first? Right, lemon Duran it is. Then we'll, oh, it's my favorite person. I'll just pull off to the side here, folks. Good morning, sir.
How you guys doing?
Very good. How's it, folks? You guys doing well? Having a good morning?
Yeah.
Fabulous. They're just at the corner of the airstrip there if you head towards it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Are they still there?
Yeah.
Not moving up.
Yeah, we had a brief sighting of 2 spotties, but they moved off quite quickly.
Okay.
And I was hoping the Pride would have moved back onto Blowbunk, but
Seems like they're still on that side. I've got some
hot.
fresh male line tracks here, but I've heard they've got audio there by Lowveld Dam area.
Is it?
So, which is a bit strange. But yeah,
Maybe it's the injured one,
It could be.
because no one's seen him in like 3 weeks.
Yeah. So, yeah, you can check. I don't see any now anymore, but he was heading this way. But they've got audio at that side, so maybe.
Okay.
So we'll see.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Thanks, Jakes.
And thanks for the dogs. Seems like they're all doing well and good.
It's looking positive,
Yeah.
eh?
No,
I'm very excited.
Really do.
Hopefully, next 2 weeks. Take it to channel 2. Cheers, guys. Have a good one. Have a good day, Jakes. Sorry, everybody. Just catching up with our good friend Jakes, who's normally in charge of feeding the dogs, but he was away the past 2 weeks, so we stepped in to give him a helping hand. Just gave us a nice little thank you, saying thank you for taking care of my puppies. It is an honest privilege, Jakes. I will do it any day of the week, any month of the year. And it's looking really, really positive, folks. The bonding has taken, in my opinion, I would say it's taken. There's a new pack, and hopefully we'll be tracking wild dog within the next month on the Rietspruit, which is very, very exciting. Now, them being quite small predators, when I say small, I mean just size-wise, you know, they are going to be quite difficult to find on this reserve with all these thick blocks as well. So it's not going to be easy to find them, and boy do they move around. So A, we hope they stay on the reserve. That's the main goal. If they don't, I wish them very happy fortune crossing over into other reserves. But like I said, the main goal is for them to hopefully be so comfortable, because those females have been in the boma for a while now, so hopefully they call that area home, like that's their kind of home base now, you know. So when they do exit the boma, they'll hang around that open boma area, which is always productive for game as well, like your impala, zebra, wildebeest, occasionally eland, occasionally, not always. Haven't seen an eland in ages though. It's been a hot minute since we've seen one of those. The stories that tree can tell. Janine, that tree probably has so many stories to tell. That thing's got years and years and years of stories to tell. It would be pretty cool to be able to tell what a tree has gone through in its lifetime, man. I feel like half of their complaints would be like, these bloody elephants, tearing down my arms and legs. But no, I agree. It's trees of all sizes tell different stories. I mean, that one tree the other day on drive with Gareth, where we had the Rhino at Seskant Crip, where that bat just randomly flew out of the tree. Don't know why that happened either. It was quite peculiar because there was only one individual bat as well, which was also very strange because it was a fruit bat. Normally they're congregated. Struggling to keep my eyes in focus. We'll catch up. Oh, no stress, Michael. Thank you for joining. We'll miss you. Our Doggo 3-pack is looking so good together. Mary, I actually couldn't agree with you more. Like I said, I think it's going very positively. And that's hopefully within, like I was saying, I don't know if you overheard me saying to Jakes, hopefully within the next 2 to 3 weeks we will release them. I'm hoping it's before I go on leave, because I don't want to miss that. So we're just creeping up on Lemon Duran Crip here, everyone. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to get out and look for tracks, but I'm also just going to switch off and see if we can't hear the elephants. See if they haven't moved down the deep slurs. Sure, these ginormous trees as well. Weeping boer beans. I wouldn't mind a leopard in one of these trees either. That would be pristine. Quickly have a look around the dam. Lots of elephant branches in the way. Not seeing any fresh signs of rhino, elephants. Ooh. And Jakes was now just saying that he had fresh male lion tracks, but all right, onwards. That squeaking is really creeping me out. Oh, you know, it actually could be. Thank you. You've put my mind at ease. You can see the elephants were here. Look at this. Just destruction. Now, that being said, they have made a mess, but that will eventually provide a home for other animals. Especially the larger trees they push over. New grass grows underneath that, creates homes for things like reptiles, small rodents, birds, you know, creates a whole little micro environment. I'm going to cut through this block because this is where I last saw that little rhino. Tiny little thing. Gosh, it is so small. So even if we are lucky enough to find it, we won't stick with it for too long. We don't want to cause that thing any stress or cause mom any stress as well. Just watch your ow. Love getting hit by branches in the morning. It's a real awakener. It's like nature's proper alarm clock. It's time to get to work. Start grafting, Andrew. Nothing here. Just go along Sescon. Head to the crypt there. We can almost do a full loop around this next block. I just want to check in with Dean. Dean for Andrew.
Go ahead, Andrew.
You didn't manage to find any signs of those lions on the fence line, did you?
I think they're giving us a run around. There's one male that was walking up the fence line. We saw it way off in the distance, but it was quite dark, and then it cut west into the block near Cheetah. Haven't seen anything since. Trying to follow up around Lowveld to be jammed now.
Copy that, thanks man. Seems like the lions are giving, well the male lions that is, are giving the others a bit of a run for their money this morning. Apparently they're all over the place.
Andrew for Chris.
Standing by for you, Chris.
Andrew, are you still with those cheetahs, or can you give me the last lock?
Last lock was them headed east along the southern fence line, and when I left them they were at the junction of the southern fence line and the airstrip, but I'm positive if you just head along that stretch between Madrid and the airstrip you'll find them.
Yeah, copy that.
Busy on the radio this morning. Everyone's finding the rhinos. Actually, I haven't seen a rhino on one of my drives in a while.
Chris for Jake. Standing by. Yeah, Chris, just got to the fence line now. Also searching for them, yeah. Okay, copy that. I'm still about 10-15 minutes away, Jake, so. Okay, copy. I'll let you know. Fine. Okay, then.
Jakes, maybe it's worth checking Snail Lane Junction Southern Fence Line as well. I know they do like that termite mound just before the junction.
Copy that, thank you.
You are most welcome. We're quickly going to pop in to Sescon Crypt and see if we do get lucky with any rhino. But I mean, boy, this morning's already just been so special. Honestly, I don't think I've seen a hyena. I think the last hyena I saw was last year, August, September. I haven't seen a hyena in so long. Honestly, that's my highlight of the day so far. Cheetah brothers are always a highlight, but oh, they are just incredible. Sorry, Mr. Emerald Spotted Wood Dove. Get out of the road. So I think from here, Sescon, instead of headed towards Kudu Crypt, maybe we should go say hello to the puppy dogs. Go say good morning to them, see how they're doing after they got fed yesterday afternoon. Sorry, people on the back. Oh, there's the line track. The half line track. See it? It's back there. Weird. Giving us the run around I wonder, is this Chris up ahead here? Must be. Let's just pull off to the side for them. I find myself always pulling off the road for other people. Barely anyone does it for me. Good morning, guys.
How are we all?
No, not shabby.
Good.
Saw a hyena for the first time in like long. Very long.
Finding a hyena is like impossible. Yeah.
It's like just as difficult as a leopard.
No, leopards are easier than hyenas.
Right, well there you go. Well, I'm clearly bad at both. But yeah, I think your best bet's probably check Snail Lane Junction. They've probably headed that way, but yeah. They spotted the Wildebeest calf, and the one looked like it was going to, and then it just gave up and ran back to the fence line.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Right.
Have a good morning, guys. Take care. Oh, the dream camera. Oh, that camera is like, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful piece of equipment that man has right there. And he's got the Canon R1 now, which is the brand new Canon as well. And that thing's shutter speed is ridiculous. And the auto eye-focus tracking on that, basically wherever you look, the camera focuses. It's pretty amazing. I think it works for both photos and videos though.
Leaving this lion loft, giraffe, no, one station left.
Now apparently the male lions were somewhere here last night. So maybe these tracks that are headed back south are from them getting up on the move last night originally, because it was a bit windy still last night. And these tracks look fairly dust swept as well. I mean wind swept, so. Honestly.
Yeah, stations relocated these two cheetahs in the southwestern corner of Lowveld.
Nice.
Copy that, thanks.
Honestly, just thought I heard a rasp.
Chris, maybe just approach them from east. That will cut the road going towards the gate and not on the fence line, because otherwise you will corner them. Copy that.
Maybe I'm hearing things. It's possible. Yeah, here you can see the line tracks I've been speaking about. Well, partial line tracks. See them there, Manny? I mean, they look pretty good. But further up the road, they just vanish. So people have driven over the tracks already. So it's a bit unfortunate. This has definitely got to be one of my favorite areas on the reserve, this open sodic area here at Seskant. It is just beautiful. And for me, it just rings leopard. Hello, Mr. Dark-Cap Bulbul. Let's see if there's any cool birds at Seskant Crip as well. Maybe a rhino. Maybe 3 rhino. fresh vehicle truck, so I assume Chris came through here. And I assume the lions were somewhere there. Right. So I do know there's been 2 territorial rhino bulls fighting for this piece of land. Seen them fighting in Seskant Krip a few times. Matthew and myself had a very, very entertaining fight scene between 2 white rhino bulls. It was at sunset of all times of the day, dust flying everywhere. It was, and sure, Matthew parked us in. Probably you couldn't have been in a closer position to the action. It was amazing. And then all of a sudden the rhinos came right past the car, maybe like 5-10 meters in front of the car, just came rushing through and then just carried on. They didn't even know that we were there, which is how it's supposed to be, I suppose. You don't want to hinder animals from doing what they naturally do either. What were you? Blackback puffback calling somewhere. It's got a beautiful call that. It goes. It's a pretty bird, especially when you see it all fluffed up. It looks like a little snowball, hence the Afrikaans name sneeuwballe. Sunbird is not happy. There's a white-bellied sunbird going crazy ballistic to the left of us here. Now this is also part of that sodic area that honestly competes with the fig tree forest and the Rietspruit riverbed for top spot on the Rietspruit Game Reserve for me, that is. Don't know about everyone else, but those are probably my top 3 areas. I've even been super fortunate to actually see a leopard moving through the sodic area, which is, oh, it's remarkable, the contrast of the coat that stands out. It's ridiculous. Game changing. Always looking at these intersections and game paths as you drive past. Try not to miss anything. The only thing that would top the hyena sighting is a leopard popping up. Carol, you know that's true. And you know by sure I will have a heart attack if we see a leopard. Oh, freak, it's been over 12 weeks now. It's heartbreaking, it's gut-wrenching, it's just terrible. I could cry about it, but I'm not going to, because it's a very ugly sight. I don't want you all to witness that. I'll do it later. It is never a maybe if we should go see the dogs. Mary, I agree with you. I do agree with you. If that is Chris, he always finds... It is Chris. It is Chris, Carol. 3 male lions, she asked, hopefully. So, Mary, they actually didn't see all the lions together. They've actually just heard vocalizing. They could hear 2 down by Lowveld Dam, but now Jakes has reported fresh tracks here on Seskant Bot Sate, headed south towards us. And That's a cool bird. Just in this thicket here, Matt. He's going to move soon. I love birds. Gotta love your birds. They never stick around for the camera. They're always like, hello. And then as soon as you put the camera on, they're like, cheers, goodbye. But yeah, so Mary, we think there's the two down there, and then there must be the other male somewhere back south here. So we're not actually quite sure. Like I said, the lions that side are giving the boys a bit of a run around. By the boys, I mean Dean. They're giving Dean a bit of a tough time this morning. And yeah, Carol, it is Chris, and he does always find the leopards. So you won't believe it, but the other day there was some guests that came to stay with us. I took them on a little bumble to see the cheetah. It was that day I was helping Gareth find the cheetah. And I actually bumped into Chris on the way. And I was like, Chris, you're always finding leopard. Please help me find one. And he was like, well, my family's going to the Kruger for 3 days tomorrow. So if you want, let's go on a drive. And timing just was unfortunate. We were very, very busy the next 3 days, so I couldn't. But he's coming back in October as well. So we'll hopefully organize a drive with him and see how he does it as well. But I mean, he does, in all honesty, drive around from like 7 in the morning and then takes a break midday and then drives around till like 9 o'clock, 9:30. So it doesn't surprise me that he sees more leopard. Especially driving till that time of the night, you know, you're bound to bump into something. Not always, but, you know, it does give you a better chance of finding spotted death cat. Excuse me, rosetted death cat. But I think, what's the time? Let's just pick up the pace a tiny bit so we can go say hello to the doggies as well. But I mean, it's been a action-packed morning, that's for sure. Hopefully find 1 or 2 cool birds along the way. But as you can see, well, as you can't see, there is no longer a mountain in front of us. It is still just cloudy and overcast. So I think today is going to be quite a cool day. Which means this evening's game drive, Andrew needs to bring 5 jackets, 2 pairs of gloves, 3 pairs of pants, 2 pairs of socks, maybe even 2 pairs of shoes. Who knows? Especially if the wind picks up. I can do cold, I can do wind, but if it's cold and windy, it's pretty unpleasant. And it's like the same. I can do the cold in summer, I can do the cold, and I can do the rain, but I can't do both. It's just not conducive to my health. Oh my gosh. I think Jakes has just said the cheetah have just gone past Haste. Maybe they're going to jump on the reservoir for us. Go say hello to Giraffe Cam. And it's Tuesday. I hope you're all ready for another round of Tracking Tuesday. I'm going to try and make it a tricky one this morning. Well, today. So, see if I can catch anyone off guard. Might even catch myself off guard. But I need to go on a little bumble quick and see if I can't find some tracks. Some sneaky tracks, shall I say. always forget how long this little loop is. It's quite a long stretch of road we're on at the moment, but it should take us to an intersection where we cut past Kudu Krip and still head up towards the Boma. So almost killing two birds with one stone. Not literally, figuratively. I wouldn't be surprised. I'm surprised that they've found so many rhino on Kaya, but with this cold, I would have assumed they would have been in the thickets.
Chris, 48. Standing by? Yeah, Chris, they head east now along the fence line, so they've left the corner, so if you want to, it might want to better maybe to...
Headed east along the fence line, so they headed back towards Snail Lane.
Okay, copy that.
So the other day, we were doing a drive for Yucca, and you won't believe it, we were following up on the Pride, and you should have seen the off-roading I was doing. It was quite hectic. No puncture whatsoever. Head into the Rietspruit, which is sand. I'm driving, just trying to see if they're going to come down into the riverbed, and then I accidentally stall. But as I stalled, I just hear and I was like, oh my gosh. And we were live, so it was caught on camera, which was the worst part. But yes, I got a puncture in a riverbed on sand. There was a sneaky piece of sickle bush, hard sickle bush, that just punctured my tire wall. It was very unfortunate. See anything that's on money? All right. Just try and bring back the feeling to my fingers, because they are very numb. So we're just coming up to Kudu Krip now, folks. Excuse me. Can you imagine mom and baby are just waiting for us? Going to arrive a bit slower, just in case there is something at the watering hole. Don't want to spook it off. Not looking like anyone's here this morning. Let's quickly just have a look, see if anyone came through last night. Oh my gosh, baby Rhino came through. You see it, man? Look at that, folks. It's basically just the size of my hand. For a rhino, that's tiny. That's so special. Must have followed Mom just for a drink. He or she won't really need to drink water because he pretty much consistently relies on suckling at the moment. Get all the nutrients from Mom's milk. But obviously, in order to produce milk, the mom needs to consistently stay hydrated. Still no death cat tracks though. They're hiding from me, folks. No more tadpoles, so I assume all the frogs grew up. What? Oh. Alrighty. Dun 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 dun. Right, onwards to the Burma. Hello, camera trap. Sorry in advance, Philip.
Female lion, southwest of Lowveld of South Africa, moving west direction. Thank you, copy.
Good on you, Arilla. You managed to track down the confusing lions, which is the best way. Straight or left, straight or left.
Baton coming. I'm standing by. Which letter did you tell her? That's my daughter. Yeah, it's about where the base west, the southern road.
So I do have a sneaky suspicion that Mom is keeping her baby, her newborn, somewhere in the Sunsluit here. There's been signs seen by both Brent and Gareth of the baby calf in the riverbed there. Giraffe cam isn't working just now. I will follow up with VM on that for you, Carol. Got to make sound effects when you hit bad bumps, otherwise what are you doing, eh? And indeed, Mary, teeny tiny baby rhino toes, very much so. Oh, it is still fresh though. My hands need to stay embedded in the gloves. Hyena tracks caught me off guard. There's also another open area that gives me such leopard vibes. Lots of drainage lines as well to hide in, use as cover, and also nice thick pockets of bush as well to stay concealed. Often find some impalas around here as well. I don't know if you recall Mary or Carol, but for the rest of you folks, I've got a very funny story for you. So the other day on one of the Zoom drives, we were with the Pride on Leadwood, and the Pride had gotten up and moved away from the males, and I saw the males and they were quite far off. So I felt comfortable going ahead and following the Pride, because I was hoping, with them being on the move for so long, that they were going to hopefully hunt, which unfortunately they did not. But whilst watching them all go into a drainage line, I was keeping my eyes on the Pride. And lo and behold, in my peripheral, I see movement. So I turn around, and as I turn around, I make eye contact with the male lion like this. And I jumped, and I kid you not, I think he jumped just as high as I did, because it was petrifying. And he went past, and I was like shaking. Looking back, it was hilarious, but in the moment, my gosh, boy, did he give me the biggest fright of my life. It's hectic when they catch you off guard. Like, I'm not scared of them, but when they catch you off guard, it's pretty scary. Makes the hair on your neck stand up. Makes your voice go really high pitched. That's for sure. So just
I lost visual of these two male lions moving northwest direction.
seems like they've lost those male lions already. On a mission to try and find the Pride, I assume. And the Pride have apparently made a kill on Kaya. Yo, it suddenly just got even chillier.
If you drive a little bit west, go a little bit west, and then you leave the one going to the Rietspruit space, and you drive west. There's a two-track going south. Try that one. There's on the western side, there's a exotic area. Okay, we did the
Who knows, maybe there's some more warthog on the airstrip. The other day we had a wonderful sighting of a warthog and a baby warthog together on the airstrip, and they were actually super calm and relaxed. I actually stuck around for at least like 5 or so minutes, which was quite pleasant. Don't often get to spend some quality time with them because they're a bit skittish. Run off into the bush before you can even switch your car off. Sure, those hyena though, imagine we hadn't turned around and gone to get the cheetahs face on. Would never have seen them. That's so crazy to think about. Everything happens for a reason. I haven't seen a single sign of leopard this morning though. It's not a good sign. So we're coming up to the airstrip shortly, and often some impalas and other creatures on the airstrip towards the... Is that rain? Please, please tell me that's not rain.
I think it's just because we're increasing in altitude a little bit.
Maybe.
Oh,
I hope too, for our sake. Oh no! Hold fingers for us, everybody. I'm hoping it's not rain. Could just be the moisture in the mist, like Matt said. But you never know. So here is the airstrip, which we are about to cross now. Don't see any anything. Right, let's continue. To the boma. To the boma we go. Oh no. It's not rain, I hope. Every now and then I just feel a tiny tickle of moisture hit my face though. I'm secretly stressing. Low key. Hopefully this doesn't mean the dogs will be hiding in the middle of the boma. Although on weather like today, you know, they might be. They might just be. We'll just have to wait and see. There's often some impala and zebra that hang around this area. So this hoofpad road is very productive for general game, especially if when these wild dogs do get released that they do call this section of the reserve home. There's, speaking of impala. Speaking of, don't run, don't run. Get Matthew that gap if I can. Ah, we saw it. It was there. And they won't stick around. It's okay. Alrighty, coming up to the boma. Just on our left here. Don't see any vultures or tawny eagles. Ooh, it feels like it's getting chillier. Wonder what the temperature is. Guru? What are we saying the temperature is?
I say 10 or 11.
10 or 11?
Campus
I don't. For campers? Yeah. Yeah. Matthew, what's happening? What's happening?
Feels colder than that.
Yeah, no, it feels a hell of a lot colder than that. It feels like it's 9. Alrighty, just going to take a slow loop around the boma, see if we can't get eyes on them. Oh my gosh, Carol goes, Andrew could have kissed him, he was that close. Ah, Carol, I'm glad he didn't kiss me, that's for sure. Oh, that made my day. It's not rain of that near kiss. Oh, Mary, it was. It was close. Nearly gave me a kiss on the lips, but you know, as I turned around, he was like, no, ran past. I didn't even get a screenshot, it was so, I need to put the clip out for everyone. Oh, I don't know if we can do that, ladies. No, I'm joking. I will make a concerted effort to try and get that clip. It's being converted onto the hard drives at the moment, so it may take me a week or so, but I will get that for you. Especially especially since I'm the only one who swore out loud. I nearly did. And then I turned to the camera and said fudge cakes. Because, yeah, I tried my best not to swear. So I think we did a jolly good show. Jolly good job. Come on, puppy dogs. Like I said, folks, I think they are going to be quite flat and hidden this morning.
There we are.
What? Where?
1 o'clock. Reverse. Reverse. Keep reversing.
Right.
One that I see at 1 o'clock. Up.
Where are you looking?
At 1 o'clock.
I'm looking at 1 o'clock. I see it. 12, 1, 2. No. Well, there's a doggo. I'm sure the others must be close by. Sorry folks, if you heard that, it's not a lion roaring, it's just my tummy. Let's inch forward quick and see if we can't see the others and maybe not even just get a better angle of this dog. I know they do like this back fence here. There's a doggo lying down closer to the fence. Oh. Oh, here we go, look at that. Just tell me when, Manny. You cold, guys? I'm sorry. Yeah, I had a feeling they were going to be quite flat. Suppose this is bad weather for not just us, but the animals too. They just don't have the privileges of Netflix and movies and electric blankets. Sure, they are tough things, Tough creatures. So this looks... Where's the male? That's one of the girls. Maybe the male was that one lying down at the back. I mean, they're looking really good though. Those bellies are super plump and full. Jakes must have given them a nice big carcass. Boy, aren't they just stunning. I wouldn't want to get too close to them and smell their coats though if it was raining. So I can't imagine wet painted dog smells too pleasant. I'm not going to lie though, I secretly like the smell of them when you get up close to them. They've got a really distinct smell. And actually, a lot of people don't like it. I like it. It's quite addictive in a sense. Hey girl. Hello, beautiful. Oh, they just can't wait to see these guys out on the reserve. So excited for it. Like I said, just hoping it happens while I'm still here. I'd hate to miss the release of these guys. Sure, it's quiet, eh? Very, very quiet. Those ears, satellite dishes, pick up on any little twig, branch or movement. Just going to move a slight bit forward from that, just so those branches aren't in the way. Is that good? There we go. Where are you going, madam? Oh, they're off. Andrew, unlock at the boma.
Negative, you're welcome to make your way.
Thanks, Jakes. I said Andrew on lock at the boma, but I think Jakes heard anyone on lock at the boma. So my name has been called Aubrey by Sammy, and now anyone by Jakes. Nice, nice. Now there's a green thorn. Don't want to get poked by that. Not a friendly plant to get caught in. Those thorns, zebra wood and sickle bush are your top 3 tire killers. Scientific name for all those trees is Land Rover flat tire. Just pierces your tire like you cannot believe. Wet, normal dog stinks enough. Carol, I couldn't agree with you more.
Yeah, for one of us, I'm doing this area. And I'm trying from go south and try.
Where did you go, puppy dogs?
Hope to good luck.
They made us look. Where did you go? That's not very kind. Oh, there we go. Probably better back here. Just tell me when. Oh, there's one here. Is that fine? Oh, Mary, a skunked dog I can't imagine is a pleasant smell. Do you have to then use tomato juice on your dog? Because I've heard that's how you get rid of the smell. Bathe in tomato juice.
Chris Cameron. Standing by. Confirm the last location for the cheetah close to the house of
Rella, start using your radio.
west corner of Slowbunk, near the Slowbunk southern fence, near the old airstrip road, so the one that goes to the fence just before Hood Apartment.
Look at this, she's coming right up. So cool. picking up scraps from yesterday. Trying to, at least. Oh, have you got some? You can smell something. It's like, where's my food gone? Oh, gorgeous. One of my customers' dogs has a knack of finding fox poo. Carol, that sounds interesting. Maybe he wants to be a fox. Are you going to jump in the trough? I doubt it, not in this cold. Isn't that just special? Now where are the other two? Other two are hiding at the back. Oh, it looks like the other one's found something to scrap on. Let's just pull a bit forward for Matt. So that one at the back looks like the male as well. Looks like he's managed to find something to nibble on.
Mind your head.
I'm glad they're doing well. Do you think he stashed it there and hid it for later? Or maybe pieces just flew in and amongst the chaos of when they first received the carcass. Going to town on whatever he's got. He's like, oh no, I've been seen. That's what we did 3 times before the smell was almost gone. 3 times in tomato juice. Oh, that doesn't sound pleasant, Mary, at all. I'm sorry you had to go through that. That does not sound like a fun task. Also, did it stain the dog? Did it make the dog red? Oh, but everyone, I think we're going to call it here. I hope you guys have had a fantastic drive. I sure have. Those hyenas were just remarkable. The cheetah, absolutely always a treat to see them. And then the doggies. Such a stunning morning spent out on the reserve. But for now, we're going to say goodbye. Take care. Have a good day. And we'll see you on Drive with Gareth a bit later. Take care, folks.